once again, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. I just made a video for you, and I went down and I was doing some ironing, and I saw the news, and I saw the devil's agent in the White House out there patrolling himself with his chest stuck out and his head up in the air, talking about killing people. Again, I mentioned that earlier, but here's what I got this time. Any one of you can go and apply for a job. You're interviewed, maybe you fill out an application, and when your interviewer looks and finds out that you have told some lies, they do not consider you for that job. McCabe, who's been released from the FBI, supposedly, because he told a lie. And you, the American people, have already documented that your lying president has told more lies in the past few months than any president you can ever imagine. Just lying, lying, lying. And nothing is happening to him. And he walks around championing himself as a strong president, telling you all kind of demonic things and getting you to do it. The fact that he is still in office says that the American people are filled with a lot of lies within themselves. It tells you that you, the American people, are as filled with as much demonic as you can get away with. How in the world is this liar still walking around championing himself as spokesman for the United States of America? It tells you that the United States of America isn't a darn thing compared to what it tries to present itself as. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed to let this liar walk around as your president of the United States. I don't care if you are a Republican. I don't care if you like some of the things that he talks about. He's a liar, and no liar got any business calling himself a representative. Who can trust him? You call yourself a strong nation. Now they say because of this liar, the world is turning to someone else, China, to be a representative, to be its leader. Why? This liar takes you down a pit hole of hell. Because I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, everything that this man does is destroying you. It is not making you strong. Separate yourself from the rest of the world with evilness, and I guarantee you, you'll find out that your strength don't mean a darn thing when the world steps on you with that big foot, and nothing he can do but raise up. Oh man, you got to be out of your mind. A lying president represents you. All across the world, he's known as the liar. America's greatness, that's what they used to say. Now they say America's lying ass. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And this man wants to start you killing folks. And I guarantee you, leave it to you, you will go right along with it. Why? Because you don't sell drugs, and other folks get killed for selling drugs. Why don't you do what God says? The devil says kill them. God says give them the kind of job that would allow them to not even think about selling drugs. Give them the kind of job that would allow them to access those resources of life that makes everybody happy. Not just the 1% who's stolen everything. Not just the devils that they put in office to make sure that they even get more. Come on. Don't you have any God-given sense? And where are you preachers at? Where are you mega churches at telling folks to pay $1,000 to get a seed planted so God can give you something? You ought to be ashamed of yourself lying in the name of God. You ought to be ashamed. And look at the thousands of you sitting up there in those congregations listening to that bull, showing yourself as being sick as you can be. Now I know what I just said made you mad. I am intending to make you mad. It is my goal to set out and say, as long as you can accept the devil in your life, as long as you can act like a devil, it is my job to make you so doggone mad that you say, I got to go. Hell, I don't want to die from cancer. I don't want to die from some nerve agent somebody put on me. If I got to die, let me die for standing up for what is truth, what is beautiful, whether you think it is or not. I guarantee you the only thing it brings to you is life, if you try it. And killing me ain't going to do nothing but make things worse for you. You can bet your life on that. Woo! Thank you so very much for listening.